C was 3 Z. Oh, that's an interesting amount of lag. It's a bit. Yes. Sorry. Yep. A squared minus 25, 2a squared minus 50 minus 20. Okay, there. And the factors are a plus 4 over 2 and a minus 25 over 2, which gets me 2, and so a equals negative 2 or 12.5 or 25 over 2. I know you'll all go to decimals. Now we get to the yucky ones, which I warned you about how to do them. Since these are all recorded, I'm just going to erase this so I can keep it all on the screen. X plus 5 equals 36 over x. Now, some of you will look at that, and I warned you about it. I told you what you could do. I reminded you. But some of you will have forgotten that, so you have to bring your math knowledge to the party. What there bothers you? The denominator of x, because fractions make you pee your pants. So, you get rid of it by multiplying by x. If you multiply the right side by x, you must multiply the left side by x to get x squared plus 5x equals 36. X squared plus 5x minus 36 equals 0. X plus 4, x minus 9. No, other way around. There. And x is 4 and negative 9. Over here, this is barf-tastic, so you multiply by 2x. Cancel, cancel. X plus 1, 2x. 4x squared minus 2x. 4x squared minus 3x minus 1 equals 0. X plus 1 over 4 and x minus 4 over 4. You don't. 1 and x is negative 1/4 or positive 1. Yeah? Yeah. Now, turn the page over. Try this by yourself, meaning without me. You can work together. Go. Business time. You can solve all these in your head, yes? Because you need factors of 25 that add to 10. What are they? 5 and 5. So that is x plus 5 squared. What's 2? X plus 3 squared. What's 3? X plus 7 squared. What's 4? X minus 4 squared. What's 5? X minus 9 squared. What's 6? What do you notice? They're a square at the front, they're a square at the back, and they add up to the middle term, yes? So, what are the patterns of the original quadratic equations that you see there? A term is squared. C term is squared. The B term is the sum of the root of C. Right? Right? We know a polynomial, a trinomial is a polynomial with 3 terms, yeah? What makes these perfect squares? Well, like all perfect squares, they have 2 equal factors. So, a perfect square trinomial factors to 2 equal binomials. Right? Because number 1 up here, x squared plus 10x plus 25, is really x plus 5 times x plus 5, yes? We just shorten it to x plus 5 squared. Is everybody good? All right, now, that's just factoring, right? Right? So what happens if I take x squared plus 6x plus 9 equals 0? What change does that make? X is going to equal something now, right? So it is x plus 3 and x plus 3 equals 0. So what does x equal? Negative 3, right? Now, I want you people to notice something. Can you think, because we are factoring, yes? Can you think of any relationships between 10 and 25, 14 and 49, 18 and 81, and further, all of them? I am looking for a relationship between the B term and the C term. Preston.
The B term is divisible by the root of C.
You're so on the right track. It's stunningly impressive to me. What Preston is saying, if he takes the square root of C, which is 3, he can divide that by 3 to get what number? 2. Everybody see that? Does that work in all of them? Square root of 25 is 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2, yes? Now reverse that. If I divide b by 2 and square it, what do I get? C. Everybody see that? Yeah? Now, once I have a perfect square trinomial, they're super easy to factor, aren't they? Right? So easy. Yeah? Okay, so down here, solve by completing the square. Now this is, remember I told you there are lots of ways to solve these quadratic equations, yes? We've done the first one, which is factoring and equals 0. Yeah? Everybody cool? Okay. So if I were to give you this one, x squared plus 4x plus 4 equals 0, that factors, right? What does it factor to? Then what does x equal? -2. Ease, bees, lemon squeezy, right? When it's a perfect square trinomial, you're factoring them in your heads. We just factored 6 of them in our heads, didn't we? All of us. Some of you were a little slower than others, but you knew what you were doing, yeah? Okay, so what bothers us about this one? What does that look like? What does that look like? Does that not look like a trinomial? So what should we try? Starts with an F. We should try to factor it. Can we? Are there numbers that multiply to 21 and add to 8? No, there are not, are there? But we are allowed to change the way things look, aren't we? Right? It's easy peasy, yeah? So watch this. X squared plus 8x, leave a space, equals -21. Everybody cool with that? Now, do I have a trinomial over here to factor? No, I do not, do I? I only have a binomial. But don't I know something special about that value that we just discovered up here? What can I do to that value? I can divide it by 2 and then do what with the answer? Square it to get what? +16, agreed? Everyone sees what I've done, yes? So now what is my new left side of the equation? X squared plus 8x, because I had the 8x, plus what? Equals -21, yes? What did I do right there when I completed the square? Because I made a perfect square trinomial, yes? I didn't have one, but I made one. So I completed a perfect square trinomial, yes? What new thing appeared in this equation? +16. On which side of the equation? So what must happen on the right side of the equation? What must I do? I must add 16, yes? So what is my new equation? Equals what? -5. Thank you. Yeah? Yeah? Are we all okay there? All right, now talk to your neighbor about what you think you could do from there. I stopped it when you guys were working. All that stuff, remember we had to make it -21, so when we brought it over it would be positive, blah, 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 blah. All stuff you actually know, except here, but you figured that out right here. Yeah? Yeah. All right. Graphic display calculator. I will be teaching you how to make this make graphs. Okay? But that's later. Just like you learn how to use a screwdriver before anybody gives you a power tool. All right. It is 10:24. The bell is about to ring. Listen to me. 2 questions of homework. These. 2 questions. 2. Mr. Dolphin, do I expect a check plus tomorrow? 2 questions.